And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Athletics. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, J.P. Sears. What do you have on him, Singy?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Out of here. Pete Alonso takes him deep. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
This one high in the air to left center. Bleday settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 6-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big out.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Cut out and missed, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Pete Alonso.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back, and it hits the fence. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
the catcher.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
And that one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Starling Marte up to hit. And a pitch. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The A's hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets going up against the Athletics. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display. And this guy just gets it.
First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Osvaldo Bido. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitcher.
Whips it across, and that takes care of Alonso. Third out, and that ends the frame. So it's no. So 2 away with nobody on. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Alonso with some impressive production lately. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Geloff on his way over. Makes the grab, and that is that. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Ball 1, no strikes. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, and that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Mets down to their final strike. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's win the From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Joe Ryan.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting 6, the catcher.
Here's Pete Alonso. Flied to right his first time. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
In the air, left field. And that's the third out. One down. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Correa on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
The
2
catcher,
down.
number 4, Francisco.
We're at the top of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Woods Richardson back to work. Now one missed. There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down. It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes
From Target Field in Minneapolis, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And on the hill for the Twins, Bailey Ober.
Well, this guy's coming off a
Alonso.
season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Next pitch misses way outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now he breaks his bat. Castro whips it to first. One out in the second. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. And ball one. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one.
Alonso.
Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Alonso, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Vientos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. His 13th home run of the season. It's 5-zip. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
First and second, 1 out. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, David Vesta.
Yeah,
Alonso.
ERA last year was a little worse than average, so he'll definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Buxton moves under it. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, nobody on. Pete Alonso now at the plate. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, caught. So they go quietly there. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Headed towards the corner. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are...
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing a high fly ball, deep left field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So, runner at second, 2 down. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher Francisco.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
This one